Hi Pisces, this is Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your mid-month, nope, not doing your mid-month, I'm doing your Tarotscope for September 2020. We are looking at your energy for September 2020. I'm calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light to be present with us today. We're talking to Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So anyone who has Pisces and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, messages are here for you. Calling in our guides at the highest vibrations. We're not talking to anyone else. And Pisces, what is your energy for 2020 September? Okay, well, let's check it out. Okay, Pisces. The first thing that I'm noticing here for you is the 8 of Cups. And this is in your big picture. This is about being emotionally ready to move on and move forward. Moving away from some difficult times, some emotionally difficult times. These are times where you've had to protect yourself emotionally. Guess that means we need to change decks. Half of the deck fell on the floor. Let's just see what's on the bottom of that. The Hermit. I think that's exactly why that came out. We're just going to put that right here. Okay. And, yep, it's this one. The Hermit comes out. Okay, so the 8 of Cups, moving on, moving forward from emotionally difficult times. And then the Hermit. This is about isolating, going on your own, going on a sabbatical. This also can mean emotionally isolating and not letting anyone else in. And the big picture is talking about that. You know, Pisces, I also feel like this has to do with leaving a situation. Leaving a situation, even if you're not sure what that looks like. Leaving it anyway. You're going to find the truth when you leave. You're going to find your truth. You know, your higher self is talking about you being the founder of your own domain, the expert. You're the expert. You know when it's time, and it's time. Your angels and guides are talking about you being strongly connected with your higher self. This is also, wow, your heart of the situation is talking about how much of your spirit has been, I want to say damaged, but that doesn't mean that it's damaged so much that you can't pull it back in and recharge it. But your heart of the situation is talking about how thwarting this has been to have to protect yourself so constantly. What if you were in a situation where you didn't have to protect yourself, Pisces? Where you didn't have to worry about protecting yourself? What if you could just be you and exude you? Your advice is talking about being action-oriented, not a time to rest right now. Not a time to play, not a time to rest. It's time to be action-oriented. The 7 of Swords happening now and into the near future. Sometimes that's my sneaky monkey card. But in this case, this is about just thinking about yourself and what's best for you. Moving forward because you have to, and you have to think about you. You can't think about everybody else first this time. Coming from a place of having the Ace of Pentacles behind you, So you have more rewards, or you have more resources, time, energy, effort, love, money, finances backing you, information. You have all the things that you need actually to do this moving on and moving forward. You can do this now. You can do this now. You can also, this is about releasing the idea that you've planned everything out. You need to plan some things in order to move forward. This is about being action oriented and planning those things, thinking about yourself and what is it that you need. Don't just be willy-nilly about it. This is about planning for your future, but this is also about taking some time to be action oriented. This is about making steps, making motion, making movement, like doing it. Okay, we've got past, present, future here. In the past, there has been some sort of King of Wands energy. This is some nice, amazing, passionate energy around you, Pisces. This can be your energy. This can be your passionate energy that propels you forward into even thinking in a different way so that you can move on and move forward from something that really has been draining of energy. In the present time, here's that passionate energy, and here's the Lover's card. This is passionate energy having to do with something that brings you together for the future. This also can be a relationship. This can be a project. This can be decisions about a project or something fulfilling and satisfying for you in your future. This feels like a relationship type of situation. That type of energy is around you. Passionate relationship and new beginnings, new passionate beginnings to a relationship. The trajectory is talking about the Eight of Wands, and it's reversed. And what that looks like to me is if there's not enough planning around this situation, it's going to move more slowly than you want it to. You need to plan some things out. You need to talk about some things, how you want this to look, what you want this to be like, what you want this to look like. In your resistance, it's like there's resistance energy about leaving some things that are comfortable. And I want to look at the Lenormand, get a little bit more information about the resistance. Oh, leaving something that's been comfortable. Moving into this energy of passion project even, but passionate relationship as well. It's like changing the energy of this with this movement. There's resistance to changing the energy from how it has been. Emotionally ready to move on from this isolation. Changing the energy. Resistance to changing the energy from how it's been. And I'm asking your higher self, right? Your higher self is talking about keeping some information to yourself, or you have been keeping information to yourself. You're the expert at the things that you have been holding in, the things that you haven't been sharing with others. You know exactly what it is, Pisces. And I want to look at your happening now and into the near future. And this is, again, new things, new situations, new beginnings, moving forward. I want to say moving forward and moving fast, but the trajectory is talking about if things aren't planned out, that fast motion isn't going to happen. But happening now and into the near future, it's like there's some fast motion, but then the trajectory is like slows down a little bit. So let me ask about the trajectory a little bit more. This is also talking about arrows not hitting your target because there is a sense of planning that has not happened yet. What are you wanting? This is also about things moving fast in a forward direction and then someone coming in and changing that up. Someone coming in and kind of like throwing something in the spokes of motion. Someone slowing it down. So this is interference. Somebody else's interference in the forward motion. Having a plan, things moving forward, thinking about self, and then someone else coming in and making things go more slowly than you would like them to go. So I want to ask your angels and guides, how do you feel about this? What's going on here? What's going on in this misalignment here? And your angels and guides are talking about some kind of move. So this has to do with some kind of move forward. This also could have to do with travel. And I want to ask your action-oriented advice. What needs to happen here, Pisces, for you to move on and move forward, clean and clear? This is about figuring out home establishment. And this is talking about what it is that you want at home, in a home base. This is also talking about what are some of the things that you don't want, some of the things that you want, some of the things that you don't want. I want to know how this is reacting and responding to a person who throws energy in the way of this moving forward. Oh, wow. Look at that. We have karma. This would be a karmic relationship doing that. Karma needs to be dealt with. And this is a little genie lamp. This is for your advice. This is about manifesting and making wishes and asking your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light to help counteract anybody else's karma that has nothing to do with you. Move it away and out of your own field. Have this come to completion in full circle in a way that is everyone's most benevolent outcome. One more magpie oracle. Yep. And this is happening now and into your near future. And this is about knowing exactly what it is that you want, Pisces. Making those goals, making those wishes, and sending them to your target. Okay, Pisces, I'm looking forward to your mid-month love reading. Keep me posted and let me know how this resonated for you, and I will be back soon. Have a good month, Pisces.